the person, oh my dear, you are trying to hold on to I, me and mine. I can't hold on. I is the reality. Me and mine, you are trying to hold on. Right? So you can't tell him just get out of mine immediately. What fellow is this? He takes mine out. Position, relationships, and professions. Take it out means what you do now tomorrow. So who has to do? Your body and mind. That's also changing. That also you have to drop. But what to do? I have to do something about it. Then first prescription given to is from karma, you go to karma yoga. Right now, constantly you are chasing anatma, non-self, trying to hold on. And you are getting frustrated, and the frustration is getting recorded as memory, and memory becomes your future recycling information. I want to say rebirth, recycling information. You'll get recycled based on your memory. Now, at least first stop that. What is that? Recycling, memories, impressions. How do you do that? That's called karma yoga. Everything you do as an offering to Ishvara, universal consciousness, because you came from universal consciousness. Jiva is nothing but universal consciousness manifested as Jiva. Jiva is Shiva. So remember your true nature as Ishvara, universal consciousness. Start remembering yourself, your higher self as Ishvara. So what is different? Myself and higher self. I am individual consciousness. Okay. So that's where from Jiva to Deva concept is brought. Jiva to Deva you have to understand. Okay. What is the difference between Jiva and Deva? You think my life is personal. My dear, there's nothing personal in your life. All things is universal. See, personal life. I saw that girl. I fell in love first time. First sight. Fell in love. See, there's a person. I don't share that experience. What is big deal about that? Every animal, every donkey, monkey, same thing happens. What is personal about it? It's universal. What is universal about it? The moment a boy sees a girl, some hormones are produced in the body. Okay, this hormone in boy's body and that hormone in girl's body, because I love you. Oh, this hormone love. And the nature makes sure that every animal has that hormone. Okay, it's universal. Because otherwise, nature, the recycling will not happen, no. Recycling has to happen, no. A factory has to run, no. A business has to run, no. Business has to run, to incentive has to be kept, no. So business of nature has to go on. They'll give some joys. Okay, look at boy, look at girl, so much of joy, happiness comes. It's a hormone is produced. And that you call as love. Right? Please understand, all emotions in our body are called hormones, chemical reactions. Okay, that you personalize. That nothing personal about it. It's a business of nature. Nature wants to make sure that you are there permanently in that. There's a book called Molecules of Emotions. A doctor, a lady, she was pregnant. During her pregnancy, she went through a lot of emotional disturbance. Then she came in research and did research. They found out that all emotions are nothing but some hormones and chemicals produced in the body. So it's called molecules of emotion. So chemical reactions, you call it as love. Chemical is nothing personal about it. It's impersonal. That's called I am in love. Huh? So the banana outside is not me. The banana moment it goes into me, it becomes me. Like that, chemical hormones becomes my love. What to do? Are you understanding? So, is it clear?
The shaping of emotion, or shaping of energy, and the emotion, how different are they?
No, energy, emotion is energy only. Emotions have energy and motion only. So that energy and motion is of one type of energy. One type of moment happens that you call as love, that type you call as anger. But that is I, me, anatma is me, is you'll get trapped. And emotion is anatma, not self. Body is not self. Mind is not self. That I call is self. Okay? Atma. That's your trap. So then what is told? Okay. Now, first time it is not told to him that anatma, you don't get out. So first time it is, now you want to get happiness from the world now. So don't get happiness from the world, because all happiness comes from the inner self, who is nothing but Ishvara. Happiness comes from Ishvara. Entire work which you are trying to do for happiness. So do work for Ishvara. You continue your work. Whatever work you are doing, continue. But don't create further impressions. Okay? Live in the moment. Whatever result comes, accept is the Ishvara's grace. Okay? Understand the body-mind complex is functioning because of Ishvara. So that's why first level from Jiva to Deva concept, Deva thing, basically. Deva means conscious forces, which is common to all of us. Right? And there's nothing personal about life at all. The personal is only your illusion. Life is impersonal functioning of nature. Those who want in corporate or business, they understand very well. A business process has to go on. A CEO comes, CEO gets fired. An employee comes, employee gets fired. Okay, only purpose of corporate business process is to make money, money, money. Who is there? Irrelevant. But you sit in the chair. See, I'm CEO. You are there or somebody else is there. Doesn't matter. Damn, doesn't matter. The functioning of the corporation goes on, making money. That's the process, business process. It's impersonal. But you personalize. See, I only did sales of so much. Next day, you're fired. So what is personal about your corporate work? Tell me. Does it happen in a family? Each of us started playing a role. That role we think it's personal. It's me only. It's all role, my dear. It's all temporarily playing a role. As long as you understand the role, you are safe. So Ishvara or universal consciousness has given a role to you. Your problem, you are suffering because the role you have personalized. That's your suffering. Play the role given to you without identifying the role. Do your best. That's the first step. It's called Karma Yoga. The moment you do Karma Yoga, you live moment to moment. And moment to moment when you live, you will not create further impressions. The past impressions will keep coming up, but further impressions will not create. Okay? So, if you live in the present moment, do your work for higher principles, then there's a possibility that you'll touch a higher consciousness from mechanistic duality world, which is Newtonian, to quantum world, which is Ishvara. There's a possibility that touch will happen. Understand? And the touching point is where surrender happens. So then, at the quantum field, a lot of possibilities open up. That's why Ramana Maharshi keeps saying, inquire who you are. As long as you think you are a body, mind, and intellect, you are a recycling machine. The moment you start working Karma Yoga, you live in the moment to moment. You do the service. Atmano mokshartam jagaditaya, self-realization, selfless service you start doing. There's a possibility that you'll break this predictability of karmic laws. Karmic laws are very predictable. Cause and effect. But if you start doing Karma Yoga and you start doing service and work towards Atmano mokshartam, who am I? A break will happen in your karmic cycle. You touch the universal consciousness, Ishvara. That's why Karma Yoga is first work for Ishvara, not for the object. So that's a possibility opens up. And at that point, grace can happen in your life. A grace is causeless. Everything in the universe is cause and effect. Grace is causeless. From higher to lower is causeless. From in the earthly plane, everything is cause and effect. So suddenly something opens up in your life. That's called karma yoga. Okay. So then love Ishvara, because happiness, your body mind functioning, universe functioning is because of universal consciousness. Love for God develops. That's called bhakti. Devotion. Because my existence is universal level, is Ishvara. So at this point of time, you are working for something in the world. The teaching is the Ishvara himself is appearing as all things in the world. See God in everybody. See God in everybody and do service. Do karma yoga. But seeing God in everybody, not that literally you see. Understand only consciousness has appeared as body-mind complex. So it's not gone deep into it. You have to bring it up. You have to think of it. So then what will happen? Seeing God in everybody, doing service, then it becomes bhakti yoga and karma yoga. Now he's seeing God, then there is a seer, there's a ego is there. Who is the ego? You'll find out. Okay? So this will start purifying you. And if the purification happens, the devotion, karma yoga mature. The devotion, karma yoga mature into surrender. The surrender is not forced one. The fulfillment, the maturity of devotion and karma yoga is called surrender. So then what happens? Something opens up inside you. And that opening is higher consciousness, Ishvara, functioning at the body-mind level and the universal level to bring certain things in your life. That's called grace. The grace is not a cause and effect. You cannot bribe Ishvara. Okay? It's causeless mercy. And that causeless mercy, causeless compassion comes in your life as Sadguru. Sadguru's teaching is causeless. There's no reason why he has to teach. Just because somebody comes and nice gifts he gives, Sadguru doesn't teach. There's no reason why he has to teach. He has become free. He has become liberated. So Sadguru's love and compassion is causeless. Everything in the universe is cause and effect. And cause and effect is predictable. Causeless, you cannot predict. You cannot put a boundary. So the teaching will take you Jnana Yoga. And Jnana Yoga teaching you to question your real self. Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivanamnani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. In Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga, there is a sense of me is there. You are trying to become free from other anatmas. What is other anatma? Possession, family, relationship. Depending your happiness on the possession, family, and relationship, that you are getting out. So your happiness comes from service. To whom? Not to people, to God, Ishvara. I'm offering my service to Ishvara. Because ultimately Ishvara only is giving you happiness. But two anatmas are remaining. I am the body, I am the mind. That anatma, I am the body and mind can get only through Jnana. Other anatma you can get through Bhakti and Karma Yoga. Correct? So now, making you understand that God is in everybody. It's called iti. But now, this is not pure Jnana. It's called lower level Bhakti. So see God everywhere. Still is lower level Bhakti because you are not clear what is God is. Understand? So you start developing lower level Bhakti. It's called Apara Bhakti. And then you start working as service of God. Guru Pada Sevan. Are you clear? So now in this stage, ego is there. I am the body, I am the mind, ego is there. You are identified to anatma. But you are trying to get rid of other three anatma. What are they? Position, profession, relation. You are not getting out of them. You understand happiness comes from Ishvara. So everything I have to see Ishvara in this anatma and do service. You are understanding, you are modifying. Is it clear? So we have come to Bhakti Yoga and Jnana. See, ultimately everything I want in life for happiness. Acquire for happiness. But so once you start understanding, happiness is not depending on acquiring because they are not real in that sense. The happiness is coming from inner nature. So you are shifted your attention from mithya to satya, not fully. That time, apara bhakti starts, devotion and service, karma yoga. So you have taken the first step in Atmano Moksha from Jagat. From Samsari, you are trying to become sannyasi, not become fully sannyasi. If you have to become fully sannyasi, other two anatmas have to be left. I am the body, I am the mind. That can be only left through jnana. Right? Stop. Clear? Any questions?
Just happiness